everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jessica. So my makeup is still looking like summer. I feel good. So today's video is a story time. I wanted to do story time for the longest time. I've always wanted to do story time. I don't know why. And I don't know why I chose this particular story, because this story is some way we all are going to be like, but why am I telling you? But me, I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you. So this is a breakup story of my life. Okay, so I met this guy like last year October. Yeah, like some days or some 1 week or something before my birthday. So when I met this guy, I had just gotten out of a really bad relationship. Yeah, cause I was the side chick in that relationship. Yeah. So I met this guy through a friend. We actually went for a church program. Church program, instead of us to stay in church. Little children, we decided to go and visit people. So it wasn't really visiting people. Like, I didn't know that guys we were going to meet. We didn't go and meet them like a hookup or anything. Like, they were friends of hers. I didn't know them, but they were friends of hers. She went to school with them. So we left the church where there was prayer going on. Maybe this was my punishment from God. Maybe, I think so. We left the church and went to meet these three guys. They had just gotten back from practice. Yeah. So I'm not going to mention the nigga's name because like, we are fine now, we are okay. Not really we are fine, but every day, like, I don't hold anything against him. I don't know if he holds something against me. I don't know. But we are fine. We don't text, but we are cool. So what name should we use for the nigga? We'll call him Kwabenebo. Yes. So we went to meet these three guys. One of them, but the short one wasn't talking much. I don't know whether he was shy. They were really nice and all of that. So yeah. So when we were leaving, they were like, they would take my number from my friend and would text. I was like, oh sure, bye. Yeah. So when they were leaving, right, they were hugging my friend. And then I was like, for some reason, I was like, so me, they won't hug me. They're like, oh no. And then they hug me and all of that. There's a pimple on my chin. So we went back to the church. When we went there, I think the program was, they were done, and we went back to our hostels. So the next day or something, the guy texted me, and I didn't really remember. So he was like, oh, you met us, this is that. I was like, and I was like, oh, okay. So he was like, oh, it's Kwabenebo. I was like, oh, okay, fine. So we used to text, like, this guy will reply message. You send the message 2 seconds, grandpa, the guy will reply the message. That was it. Like, consistency, my nigga. So yeah, I'll be like, oh, how are you? I'm fine. Like, it wasn't one of those chats that, like, you don't have anything to say. Like, they like, thank God. Yeah, like, oh, he was just being friendly. Like, I didn't want to read into it that, oh, this nigga likes me. Like, man, no, I didn't want to read into it. I didn't want it to be anything giddy giddy. Yeah, we're just friends. That was it. So my birthday came, he wished me, blah 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 and shit. So one day, I think I had gotten kind of close to him. We're really cool now. So one day, he was like, what if he told me he has a crush on you? I was like, I wouldn't believe it. He was like, so how can he prove it? And I said he should post my picture on his status and see that he has found the one. And nigga did it accordingly, everything. And he took a screenshot to show me that he didn't block people before posting and all of that. So I felt flattered. So I said at that point, the nigga too, he's fine. No, like, it's not like he's not nice or anything. He's nice. So I mean, so I started kind of, I was like, nah, still I don't believe him. So he kept proving, all of that. Yeah. So I was like, I want to learn how to play basketball. He was like, oh, he can teach me. Yeah. So So he went back. Like before we went, I actually had stuff to do, so I was like, we should hurry up and go. And then they were intentionally delaying the time, like they were, on my matter. So they were like, today they will sleep there, all of that stuff, blah 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 and shit. I know I'm boring you guys. So let me just move straight to the breakup part. Yes. After the basketball day, after like his friends were all so fun and accommodating and everything, they were so sweet, teasing us and all of that. Yes. So let me continue. Where did I get to? So we went back, yeah, and I went to do what I had to do. I wanted to see him again, so he was like he's around, like he's there. So if I want to come, I can come. So I went, we played. He told me how to play FIFA. We watched movies, all of that. I think, yeah, it was getting late. I had to go again. So I went. He went to escort me to go and buy food and buy drinks and all of that. And I didn't even want the guy to go. I wanted to go back to his place, but I couldn't go there either because, I had to go and sleep in my room. Yes, I couldn't go and sleep over there like till the next day. So we said goodbye. We said goodbye. I went back the whole time daydreaming. I was happy, like I found love. I found love. I was happy. Daydream just mean yeah, or girl like just I fall. Yes. So I went back. I couldn't sleep that day. I was thinking about what the fun we had that day, going to play the basketball, watching the movies. He was so sweet, he was so nice, and all of that. So yeah, like that's nice. I think the next day I didn't see him. Yeah, cause we all like we were in school and we are all busy, lectures and all of that stuff. So like I think some few days later we had a mid semester exams to write. So yeah. Oh, when I left that day that I went to play the people, when I left, we used to talk. He'll call me or I'll call him. We'll be texting all the time. No, I text at 6 p.m. and this nigga reply 8 p.m. Hey, Kwabenebu. So I was getting worried. I mean, I'm a type of person, I like sending chain messages. Like if I send you one thing and you're not minding me, I'll send you some because I want your phone to keep vibrating and to know that I need your attention. That is it. So I kept sending him messages. He was like, then he texted me back, and then he was like, oh, he's busy because of the exams that we have. Like he has a lot to learn and all of that. So I was like, oh, okay, then it's understandable. I be exams day, yeah. But I was like, mid-sem exam. I be that was my first mid-sem, and I was like, I really don't like the way squad are making a big deal out of it. Like it's just mid-semester exams, but anyway, it's every exam is important. So when I call him, he'll be like, he's in the library, he's learning. See. How did I not see all the signs? I don't know, cause at see I should them and so I kept complaining to my friends. Some were like, oh, I should give him time, he's busy. Some two were like, I should just like the way the nigga is doing it, I should just like end things or like I should give him space or something. Yes. So I stopped calling him on and texting him frequently and all of that. So one time, I don't know whether he felt guilty or he felt bad or whatever. He came to tell me that he has been what he's sorry, he has been ignoring me, all of that, blah blah blah. So I was so happy because he finally called. Yeah. So I was like, I told my friends that maybe he was just busy. He's learning for me. Why him? Because I said, "Obi ma me I want to then I best school." See, he's learning for me. So yeah, we talked on the phone, we laughed and all of that shit. Yeah, rah 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 and shit. So like he plays piano, so he played a piano and then I was singing along. Oh, I was singing along. We're happy. Around 1 a.m. Sada Nukamanda. I went to lectures. I went to sleep in class. So after that call, Penno, everything went back to 100 to 0, square one. The nigga was ignoring me. He wasn't minding me anymore. Now, so like I felt like I had done something wrong. I don't even know why. I don't know why girls always feel like they are the ones doing something wrong when the nigga, it's clear the nigga just wants to end things. So I kept saying he should tell me what I've done so that I'll apologize, blah blah blah. This nigga said he doesn't trust me. I was like, how come? Because I kept posting the nigga, like I don't know. I kind of made everybody aware that I was with him, and so I didn't get why he didn't trust me. It wasn't like I was posting other guys or he had heard anything or anything like that. So he said he doesn't trust me, and our relationship is moving too fast. Blah 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 blah. So I kept saying like he shouldn't think like that. Why doesn't he trust me? He was like, you then never mind. You should like we should end it, as in not end the relationship, like we should end that conversation and all of that. So I said okay, so we're done with the mid-semester exam. Nigga still wasn't minding me. Now what is your excuse? So one time I kept sending him messages. I sent, I don't know how many. I just kept typing. I wasn't minding anybody again. I was just texting him because I was confused, like I didn't get it. So kept texting the nigga, kept texting him. Finally he replied. What did he even say? I've forgotten. I think I deleted all those messages, so I've forgotten what he said. He said something like, I think it's not working. There no dum. I was like, what? You think it's not? I didn't type that too, but in my head I was like, so the nigga is just going to break up with me like that after I've come out of a bad breakup and he's away. He's just going to. So I was like, okay, so is that why you've been ignoring me? I was like, he has thought about it, plenty, and then. Finally, nigga said I'm not. He doesn't think I'm somebody he can marry. I was in level 100, you are in level 200. Who is thinking about marriage at that point in time? Not that like anybody is dating just for dating sake or whatever. No, but like I was in level 100, you're in level 2. Who is thinking about marriage? We've not completed school, we are not even working. So why would you be talking about marriage? So I feel like he just wanted an excuse, and that was the best he could come up with in order not to in order not to hurt me to whatever. But it wasn't a good excuse, to be honest. I'm not marriage material. So I was like, okay, fine. And he was like, if I want to block him, I can block him, blah blah blah. He doesn't have any problem with it in his story, and it's just not working for him, and he's going to remain single and plenty things. So at that time, I felt like if I block him, it's immature and all of that. So I decided not to block him. So we still used to text with the hurts and the everything inside my heart, Like I don't know. It was two things. I felt like I had wasted my time. I was hurt. And then again, I still didn't want to lose contact with him. I don't even know why. So we kept texting. So I felt like nigga was free, because boys, when they want to break up with you and they get it done, they are free. They are all the way up here and you are all the way down here, thinking about he's talking to other girls, he's posting other girls, he's free, he's happy because he has gotten rid of you. Yeah, so he used to text me 1212 be if I need anything I should come to where and all of that. So I felt like, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine. But I wasn't fine. I was hurt. I was heartbroken. Like 2 heartbreaks within the span of 3 months or something. I was devastated, but I didn't want it to show. I didn't want it to show. So we kept on texting with my nigga. So I kept on texting with him, acting like everything is all fine, even though everything clearly was not fine. Because I don't know, I held on to him like I was clinging to him. You get it? So is the end. No, that's not the end of the story. Should I continue? It's like I've kept long this time. So got to a point I finally decided that look, the nigga isn't coming back. One, he never had feelings for me. I realized that he never had. He said he thought I was cute. That was all. So why did you ask me to? Anyway, he thought I was cute. So that was all. So I decided to cut him off because I was just hurting myself by watching his status and he's all happy and going out, and me, I'm sad and crying and I can't sleep and I can't learn and all of that. So I decided it was high time I got over him once and for all. I had friends, supportive friends, my roommates were there for me, other people were there for me. Like, I just had to get over the nigga one way, some way, somehow. And yours truly was there from beginning to end. I don't know, like motivating me, comforting me, and all of that. So yeah, I don't know if you know yours truly, but I'm not about to reveal his identity now. So, finally, even though it didn't take that long for me, because I felt like I was just hurting myself by, like, I don't know, retaining feelings for him. And then I also didn't want to be a toxic person, so I decided to just let go of all the hate and just, I don't know, like, keep only the good memories we had, and that was all. Yeah. So right now, as I am speaking, my G is there, he's fine, he's cool. Me too, I'm here, I'm fine, I'm cool. I'm happy now. Like, I'm over him. I'm happy. And then, like, I don't mean to, I don't know, like, throw any hate at him or whatever. Like, even though we don't text anymore, like, he's been very supportive. He tells me to keep on with the channel and blah blah blah, but like, we don't text. Yeah. So, that's the end of my breakup story. Hey, Maggie, he's happy now. He has a girl now that hopefully he will treat her better than he treated me. So, and she seems happy with him. So yeah, that is the end of my heartbreak, my pathetic heartbreak story. I hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more stories like this and more content, because like right, the energy has come. I don't know where the energy came from, but it has come. So subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, and take a screenshot of you watching this video and send it to me on IG or on WhatsApp if you have my WhatsApp number, and I'll post it. And yeah.